Good morning, guys. It is Wednesday, April 15th, 2020. So I did a thing this morning that I haven't done in a while. I blow dried my hair. Y'all see that? It doesn't really make it any better, but I did it. I took a second, put some eyeliner on. Look at that. What are those? That's right. That's earrings. I'm half a woman today. Anyway, I just thought you'd be proud of me, so I thought I'd share. So I am waiting for my guest this morning. I don't know who it is. It's whoever pops up first in my waiting room in Zoom is going to be our guest today. But while I'm waiting for that, oh, there they are. Hold on just a second. Okay, so I have two guests this morning because two popped in. I did a little send out a remind message and said, hey, first one in here gets to help me today. And I've got two, so we're going to have two guests today. That'll be fun. So before I bring them on, I just wanted to talk to y'all for a minute this morning. I'm not going to do as much a devotion like I normally do, but I wanted to talk to you. So I want to let y'all know how proud I am of the work that you're doing. Above and beyond what I could have expected. I knew that y'all would adapt well to this and just take charge, and y'all are doing that. And I'm super proud of you. Are there a few of you that are a little behind? Yes. I don't want you to panic over it. I don't want you to freak out. I do want you to be focused and get caught up, but I don't want anybody feeling stressed over the school situation for my class, okay? You do the best you can, communicate with me what's going on, and we're gonna be fine. So that being said, there's some things that I wanna tell y'all about yourselves that maybe you don't realize. One, you are an incredibly intelligent group of students, okay? Now, whether or not that means you make straight A's or not, y'all are a bright group of kids. And I have enjoyed being able to work with y'all this year. You're a very talented group of students. Y'all have talents that range from artistic to musical to athletic to all these awesome hobbies that you do. You know, from like Parker painting his fishing baits to those of you that do the rodeo, like Kat and Henry and stuff with the horses, and James Max, and you know, y'all have so many gifts and talents and abilities. I can't even go through and name them all. Plus, y'all are awesome just to be around. Your personalities are fantastic. Okay, that's why I miss y'all so much, because you're just fun, even the ones that drive me crazy. Like, you have no idea how much I miss Tucker's hugs, you know, and Jax's hugs and all that stuff. Y'all are a great group of kids. So I know that some of you, just based on our conversations over the past couple of weeks, some of you are struggling a little bit right now, and you may not be struggling academically, but you're struggling a little bit with the situation, with being isolated from your friends, not being able to go to school, not liking the online learning. I get that. I totally get that. But what I want you to know about yourselves is y'all can do this, okay? You can do this. You can do it well because you're doing it well. You can rise above the circumstances here, and you can handle this. And I don't want to belittle your frustrations or your anxieties or your worries, because I know that some of y'all are worried. I know that some of you are just upset and you're saddened and you grieve a little bit because you don't get to see your friends. You're missing experiences that you thought you would have, especially for my seniors. It's a big deal. Senior year, you know, comes with its set of expectations, and this was not in anybody's set of expectations. And so I want y'all to realize that I understand that. And I get that this is not what you thought your last 9 weeks of school would be like, whether you're a senior or you're an 8th grader. And that's life. And so it's a hard lesson that was one that I would hope y'all would not have to learn this way. But, you know, life happens and it throws you curveballs. And the fact that y'all are all handling it so well, I just want you to know that I'm so proud of you and to hang in there. And if you need help with anything, reach out to me. You've got my home number. Call me. Send me a remind message. If you just need to talk to somebody or you want to share something that's going on, I'm here for that. And I love to hear from you. So y'all just take a minute and just kind of realize, okay, we've got this. God is with me in this, and everything's going to be fine, and all that. So I just wanted to give y'all those words of affirmation and stuff today, because I love you and I think y'all are amazing and you're doing a great job. So we're going to bring in our guests. We have 3 now, and I'm going to bring them all in, and we're just going to see what happens. All right, so we're going to have 3 guests today. The first one's Braxton. He gets dibs because he's a senior, also known as Purdy. It's what I call him. Braxton, baby, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Are you?
Yeah, I think so.
How's your senior year shaping up?
It's terrible. How does this happen?
I know, right? I feel horrible for my seniors because my sister and I were talking about it yesterday, and I mean, I know to some people it might not seem like that big of a deal, but you get this idea of what your senior year is going to be like, and there's like these kind of milestones that you hit. And part of it is you're supposed to get so sick of going to school every day by the end of the year that last day of graduation is like, I'm finally done with this place, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now you've been busy. So are you still working?
Today was my first day off, so I'm trying to catch up on all my stuff today.
Yeah. So Braxton has been working in Magnolia. And what were your hours, babe?
7:30 to 6.
Yeah. So that's a lot.
Oh yeah.
I've been proud of you because I know that's hard trying to keep up with schoolwork and stuff. And I know you're a little behind, but you're smart, so you're going to get caught up and it's no big deal. So you're a senior. What are our seniors saying? Do y'all have any plans or anything coming up to try to celebrate getting out of school or anything? That you can talk about to people?
We were still trying to go on a senior trip, and then we were still trying to do prom, but I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, I hope they can figure out a prom. Because, I mean, y'all got to go in there and just sit around and stare at each other's phones and stuff for a few hours and listen to music, take the pictures,
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, everybody look at each other.
Right? Last year's chaperone and prom was amazing for me and Jason because we're just...
Oh, yeah, I know. I bet it was.
It was amazing because there was very, very little dancing going on. There was, I don't remember who it was now, but there was... I think he was a senior last year, but I didn't have him, so I don't know who he was. But he had his date with him, and she was a cute little thing, right? And I wish I could remember who it was. And he like ignored her the whole night, and was hanging out with his buddies and his cute little. I mean, she was a hot little number. His little date was over there, and Jason was sitting there looking at him, going, "I don't know what his deal is. I don't know what his deal is." The whole time. But anyway, so what has been the hardest thing for you with this whole change that's happened?
Probably just getting to the assignments, like finding them.
Yeah.
Like once we get to it, it's not that it's so bad or that it's so hard. Like that's not the hard part. Like the hard part's getting to it and writing on it and all that stuff.
Yeah, and it's just a change, and changes are no fun. Okay, are you ready for rapid? Hold on, somebody's calling me. I'm ignoring them. Oops.
And then go 14 days without baseball. It's kind of rough.
That
it being an everyday thing.
I gotta tell you.
I mean, it kind of a thing.
For me and Jason, that has been a huge bummer because we're sports people, and
right, you're at every game.
Yeah, and just not being able to watch y'all play, that has been hard for us. And the fact that he hasn't been able to watch live sports on television, I think he's about to go insane.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we have watched 20-year-old baseball and football games, and I'm just going, I don't know why we're doing this. But I miss that a lot because I really look forward to watching y'all play, and I'm glad I got to come to a few of the things before it all happened to see y'all. So, but hopefully they'll be able to do something. And you're going to be at Southwest next year.
Yeah.
So I'll just run over there, and I get to watch. So that's good. Don't change your plans.
No, I'm not. I can't change now. It's on paper.
Yeah, that's right. You signed that line. Okay. So rapid fire questions, and then I'll let you go and get to my other ones. You ready?
Oh,
You have
good.
to answer as quickly as possible. Okay?
Okay.
Chocolate or vanilla?
Chocolate.
Favorite movie?
Fast and Furious.
Really? Those are good.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are good. Okay. Tacos or pizza?
Tacos.
Favorite thing about senior year?
Baseball.
Baseball, right? Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to let you go, and then I'm going to bring in one of the other ones. Is there anything you would like to share with our audience today?
No, ma'am.
Okay, man.
We
I
had
love
an
you.
audience?
Yeah, we had an audience. The whole thing's recorded.
Who's the audience?
All of my students.
Oh, my God. I don't know what you got on here.
That's awesome. All right. Now, if you need help getting caught up today, you let me know.
Is my test submitted?
I'll go back and check, and I'll shoot you a message. I haven't checked
All
this
right.
morning, but I'll check for you, okay?
Okay, yes, ma'am.
All right. I love you.
Love you too, bye.
Okay. So I have Chris Baughman with me now. He's a freshman. I have given him instructions not to fall during our interview because every time he's on here, he's tripping over something outside. Right, Chris?
That's true.
It's
That
true.
is true.
It's true. But you have a special guest with you today, don't you? Do you still? Are they there?
Oh, I got my other dog with me.
I want to see. Oh, look!
Yeah, he's tall.
He has the sweetest puppies.
I do.
Okay, Chris. So how are things in your world, babe? How are you doing?
Kind of boring.
Kind of boring.
Yeah, nothing to do.
How's the
Kind
school
of
stuff?
I hate it. Absolutely all of it. I want to be at Park Lane.
Right. I think a lot of students feel that way. Most of the ones I've talked to, I have a few that are like, I like it because I get done with stuff super fast. But most of them are like, I'd rather be in class. I'd rather be at school, which I would rather be at school. So I can completely appreciate that. All right. So a little bit about Chris. Chris is 16. He does photography as a hobby. He takes some really pretty outdoor pictures. I said something nice about him. He doesn't like it. He's really tall, like crazy tall.
6'5" now.
6'5" now. It's insane. And he lives about 10 minutes from me. So
Yeah.
that's fun. Out in the middle of nowhere. You can tell by his trees. See that? They're pretty. All right. Rapid fire answers. You got to answer super fast. Okay? You ready? Okay, here we go. Let me think of some stuff. Cookies or cake?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Cookies or cake?
Cookies.
Pizza or tacos?
Pizza.
Chocolate or vanilla?
Oh, chocolate.
Chocolate, right? Favorite movie?
I have too many.
Top 3. Easy.
Top 3. Oh no, not really. The all the Star Wars movies except for the last 3. That's the only ones I can name. It's
Okay.
only the Star Wars.
Star Wars.
I like naming them all.
I like
Yes.
Star Wars. I haven't seen.
I'm a big fan of Star Wars. Don't.
I've heard mixed reviews, and I want to see it,
I'm
but then I'm worried I'm gonna.
I'm a longtime fan of Star Wars, so I absolutely hate that movie.
Oh man,
Absolutely.
see, I'm so conflicted. Okay. What about? Let me think. What type of music do you like?
Oh, a lot.
A lot. I know some of it.
Yeah.
All right.
A lot.
What is your favorite thing about living in Southwest Mississippi?
Oh, I don't know. I really don't know.
Are you on a swing?
Yeah.
That's awesome. I want to swing like that underneath a tree. Okay, so
Sucked up to our tree.
yeah. Okay, let me think of something else. I didn't come prepared for 3 guests this morning. Oh, okay.
She's gone.
If you could only eat one type of cuisine for the rest of your life, all of my questions involve food this morning. I must be hungry. If you could only eat one type of cuisine for the rest of your life, meaning like Italian, Chinese, Mexican, Cajun, whatever, what would be your one type of cuisine, like your favorite?
Oh, that's hard. That's hard. Guess Italian.
Italian's good. I love Italian. Tiramisu is like my favorite dessert. Okay, so what else do you want to share with our audience? Are you ready for school to be back in session?
Yes, absolutely. Get me out this place.
Yes. Are
Can't
you
be at my home any longer?
He's trying to get out, and he's literally outside every time we're on a Zoom. I don't blame him. I would be outside if I thought my computer would handle it. Anyway.
And I don't go to bed till like 4 o'clock in the morning. So
That's the new sleep schedule. Do you have any idea how many people I've talked to? Well, I didn't get up until about 10 o'clock this morning, Miss O'Hara, until 1 o'clock this afternoon because I was up till 4 or 5. I'm going, y'all are switching this whole thing up.
I set an alarm for 9 o'clock in the morning.
You set an alarm for 9? My goodness.
Yes.
That's craziness. If I'm not up before 7, just naturally something's wrong. Anyway, all right. So you're ready to come back to school. I'm ready to get back to school. Even if for some reason we don't go back this year and it's next year before you get back to school, you better walk yourself down to my room and talk to me.
Bro, I can't handle. I want to go to school now.
I know you do. I do too. Well, I'm proud of you. You've been doing good on your work.
Never.
So keep up the good work.
Never thought I'd say that.
I know, right?
Nah, I'm good. I think I'll pass.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna let you go and bring Emily in, and
Stella, stop messing with the cat.
we'll talk to you soon. Okay, Chris?
Bye.
Bye, babe. All right. Third guest of the day, which this is awesome that I had 3, is Miss Emily Caston. How are you doing, Emily?
Good.
So how is life in quarantine and online schooling going for you?
Pretty boring.
Pretty boring?
Yeah.
Are you ready to be back at school?
Yes. I miss everybody.
I miss everybody. I really do. I was okay for like the first week or so when I thought maybe it would just be a couple weeks, and now I'm just getting a little lonely feeling. I mean, I just have these same kids every day, you know?
Yeah, I'm stuck with my sister all day, every day, and it's very not good.
Hey, she's fun though.
Yeah.
Okay, so all right, you got 2 girls there. I've got my 2 girls here. What is the ratio of fighting to actually getting along that goes on in your house?
Oh, I don't know.
Is it bad?
I don't know. It's probably like half. I mean, we get along a lot, but we do fight a lot.
I think that's kind of how mine are too. I mean, they get along really well, but then they're like nitpicking and nagging each other all the time too, which I had 2 sisters, so I know that's how it is, you know?
Yeah, and it's not even like fighting. It's just like arguing about like dumb
Right.
stuff.
Don't look at me that way. You do it. Yeah. She said you feed the dogs. That kind of stuff. Y'all do that too? Yeah.
We do.
That's how they are. But then when they're goofing off and giggling and stuff, it's nice. I'm glad they have each other. It would be a lot more boring if they were just alone, I guess. So what are you giggling about? I don't know. Yesterday we got out. You'll appreciate this. We went over because Callie needed to practice her basketball. Okay. And Riley was doing her gymnastics. And so they decided to like practice each other's sports for a little bit. Okay. It was hilarious.
That
I was
really funny.
It was pretty bad because Callie, she used to take gymnastics.
3 times.
She fell so many times, and I laughed every time. It was so funny. She just does not. But then Riley got smacked in the face with a basketball. So it was pretty fun. It was like that, anything you can do, I can do better, but not.
Yeah,
It's like the opposite of it. But they're both better than I am because we talked about this in class. I have no athletic ability.
Me either.
I just don't. I've never successfully been able to do a cartwheel.
Oh, I can do a cartwheel.
I can't. It's like I go to do it, right? And I'm going, I got this. It's easy. You just run and you do this thing and you do it. And then somewhere from here to when my hands would actually touch the ground, I completely freak out.
It just doesn't process up there.
I just can't make myself do it. And I've got how old is Graham now?
76.
76, 77.
Oh.
She's 40, it seems like. She's not that old. Anyway, my grandmother, their great-grandmother, can still do an elephant stand. Do you know what that is? It's like you put your hands, or you go down like you're going to go in a handstand, but you bend your elbows. And you put y'all do not try to do that in here. No, Riley's doing it right now. You put your knees on your elbows. She's going to flip.
That's what
Anyway,
you're supposed to do.
It's kind of like a handstand situation, and she can still do it. I can't do it.
I probably couldn't do it either. I've never even heard of that.
It's crazy. I'll have to try to find a video.
Frog stand.
Frog stand, they call it. Oh, I don't know. I don't do it anyway. I stay on my feet on the ground. That's what I do. So, Emily, what are you interested in? What are your hobbies? Because we know it's not sports. Because
no. Well, Brindley does always want me to play basketball with her, and I'll go out there for like 5 minutes, and it's not good.
I'm too competitive.
So I like to journal. I like to write. I like to write in color and do stuff like that.
And you sing, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I like that. I like music because you don't have to run to do it.
I love music.
Mm-hmm.
I always have music on. My mom's always telling me to turn it down.
What's your favorite kind of music?
Country.
Country. We were listening, oh my goodness, to a 90s country station on Pandora the other day. And I forgot how much I love 90s country. I think it was the best decade. It's all those songs I grew up with, that are they're very country. It was right before everything kind of started turning poppy in the country music world. But I like the new stuff too. But it was like a throwback listening to it.
I like pretty much all of it. And I like worship music too.
Yeah. That's our two go-tos most of the time. Unless I'm cleaning, and then I put on like my high school music, which is a totally different thing. I listen to a lot of stuff though.
Yeah, I listen to like Disney stuff too, because it's just fun.
Yeah, that Riley loves, or Kids Bop. Callie hates Kids Bop. She'd look at her, she hates it, but Riley loves it. She's like, that's not real music, Mom. Have you ever been to a concert?
Yes, ma'am.
Who have you seen?
I saw Taylor Swift when she still had like her long curly hair.
Yeah.
I went in when I was in K-5 in kindergarten, and I've seen Big Daddy Weave.
Oh wow.
Deli. I don't know. I've seen a lot of. I went to a concert that had like a bunch of Christian artists. I don't remember who all was there though, because it was a long time ago. But
that's cool. I've been to Train, which Drops of Jupiter. Do you know that?
Yes. I've also been to Chris Daughtry and Gavin DeGraw. My mom took me there.
You're like, Gavin DeGraw, who's that? I know Gavin DeGraw. That was my generation. That's your mama knows what she's doing. We went to see Train when I was in college. They came to USM, and it was a free concert. And it was the first concert, like well-known people I'd ever been to. And I've always prided myself on being like one of these people that's like, I don't care, whatever. They're just people. I'm just going to go listen to the music. It's going to be fine, right? And when they came out, the way they started it, it was pitch black, and the spotlight shone on the lead vocalist, and I screamed like a little girl. It was like an out-of-body experience. It was so good, though. And then I went to see, we took our youth group to see For King and Country.
Oh, I love them.
So good. And Zach Williams, we saw them.
Yeah, I bet
It
they're
was-
good.
It was really good. Zach Williams was opening for King and Country a couple years ago, and it was a really awesome concert, and they shared their testimony and stuff as part of it. It was amazing. So it's cool. Music is like medicine for my soul. I love it.
I love music too.
It's a big part of my worship experience, and just I don't know, my everyday. It de-stresses me a lot. All right, so are you ready for rapid fire questions, and then I'll let you go?
Oh,
Okay, you have to answer as quickly as you can. Okay, don't think about it. Dogs or cats?
Cats.
Oh, no, Emily.
I love cats.
Oh, they don't like me. They're little, I don't know. I think it's because I don't trust them. They sense that I don't trust them. Anyway,
I like
okay.
dogs too, then. I like dogs too.
Yeah, there's been 2 cats that I loved in my life. They were both Jason. One was his granddad's, but I'm a dog person, I think, more than anything. That's cool, though. Cats are cool. My mother-in-law loves cats. All right, so dog cat. Chocolate or vanilla?
Chocolate.
Pizza or tacos?
Tacos.
Morning person or night owl?
Night owl.
I think everybody's turning into night owls right now. It seems like it. Okay, what is one thing in life that you think is beautiful?
Flowers.
Oh, that's good. I love flowers. Do you see my dead flowers up there behind me?
They don't look dead from here.
Good, they are.
I'm growing a flower garden too. They
Are
have, like,
you?
all behind the screen.
I kill things normally when it comes to plants, unless I just plant them and don't do anything with them. And then they do fine. But if I try to mess with them, but I love flowers. I love them. Fresh flowers just make my day. All right, baby. Well, I appreciate you getting on here with me today and everything. And you're doing awesome, of course, in your work. So keep it up. You're doing a great job. And hopefully I will get to see you in person soon.
Hopefully.
So we'll see. All right. But I am going to end it. So you have a great day. And if you need anything, you let me know.